Did you know that 60% of people in relationships admit to ignoring their partner as a way to test their love? And, shockingly, 48% of those who experience being ignored report feeling a deep sense of rejection, even if the silence wasn't intentional. It's crazy how something as simple as silence can completely mess with your emotions. If someone ignores you, your first instinct might be to chase after them, beg for their attention, or feel hurt and confused. But what if I told you that ignoring back might actually be the smartest move? Or that silence could be a sign of something deeper, something you're not seeing right away? This video will teach you how to handle being ignored in a way that leaves you empowered, calm, and in control. In the chapters ahead, we'll dive into the hidden messages behind someone's silence, powerful phrases that can turn things around, and why stepping back might actually open the door to a much healthier relationship. Get ready to stop playing emotional games and start taking charge of your happiness. Let's get into it. Chapter 1: The Power of Silence. Why ignoring can be a hidden message. When someone ignores you, the first instinct is often to feel hurt or confused. But here's the thing: silence can speak louder than words. According to psychologist Dr. John Gottman, silence is a powerful communication tool. It can signal everything from indifference to emotional withdrawal. The key is to not immediately jump to conclusions. Instead, think about why this person might be ignoring you. Is it a response to your actions, or is it about them? Sometimes, people need space to process their own emotions. So, before reacting, ask yourself, what is this silence trying to teach me? Studies show that people often retreat into silence because they need a break to gain emotional clarity. Instead of filling that silence with frustration or anxiety, use it as an opportunity to reflect. It's essential to differentiate between someone ignoring you as a form of punishment versus them needing time to recharge. Recognizing this distinction can prevent you from taking it personally and help you respond more calmly and wisely. Chapter 2: The Art of Self-Respect. How ignoring back can be your greatest strength in any situations. The best response to being ignored is to do nothing at all. Ignoring back isn't a petty revenge tactic, it's a way to show you value yourself. As author and relationship expert, Dr. Laura Berman says, the key to lasting relationships is respect, not dependency. When someone ignores you, it's tempting to chase after them. But that chase often results in frustration, and in some cases, even more distance. Instead, make the choice to move on and prioritize your own emotional health. According to a study from the University of Texas, the more a person chases someone who is emotionally unavailable, the more likely they are to suffer from anxiety and low self-esteem. But when you stop chasing and focus on your own happiness, you reclaim your power. Remember, self-respect is magnetic. People tend to respect you more when you stand firm in your boundaries. Chapter 3: Speak with Confidence. The 3 phrases to win respect and reignite interest. If you've been ignored and want to address the situation head-on, it's crucial to choose your words wisely. It's easy to feel hurt and lash out, but that only creates more tension. Instead, use phrases that communicate your value while maintaining composure. For example, try saying, "I understand you might need space, but I need open communication to move forward." This statement is direct, calm, and respectful. Another powerful phrase is, "I believe in mutual respect, and I won't tolerate being treated as if I don't matter." This conveys confidence without sounding accusatory. Lastly, you can say, "I'm not going to chase you. I deserve someone who values me as I am." These 3 sentences are empowering and assertive. By speaking clearly and confidently, you set the tone for how you expect to be treated. If you're enjoying these tips, don't forget to hit the subscribe button for more relationship advice and personal growth tips. Chapter 4: What if they're just testing you? The subtle games people play in love. People sometimes ignore you as a way of testing your commitment. This is especially common in the early stages of a relationship. It's frustrating, but it's also a chance to evaluate the strength of your connection. According to Dr. Gary Chapman, author of The 5 Love Languages, emotional tests are often subconscious ways people try to gauge how much the other person values them. They might be testing your patience, your loyalty, or even your level of emotional maturity. Instead of taking it as a personal slight, step back and ask, is this person seeking validation or reassurance? When you recognize the subtle game being played, you can respond with empathy and confidence. If they're testing you, it's a sign that they might not be fully secure in their feelings. By remaining steady and not overreacting, you show them that you are emotionally secure and strong. Sometimes, passing the test means not engaging in the game at all and focusing on clear communication. Chapter 5: The Silent Rebound: How to Bounce Back Better After Being Ignored. Being ignored can sting, but it doesn't have to define your emotional state. Instead of wallowing in hurt, focus on bouncing back stronger. A study by the American Psychological Association found that people who engage in self-care after emotional setbacks tend to recover quicker and with more resilience. This is your opportunity to invest in yourself. Try something new, pick up a hobby, or spend time with friends who make you feel valued. It's important to redirect your energy into things that uplift you. If you've been ignored, chances are you've been seeking approval from someone else. But the most important approval is from yourself. As best-selling author Brené Brown says, you are worthy of love and belonging. You don't have to earn it. Once you start practicing self-love, you'll notice that being ignored won't hurt as much because you're not relying on anyone else's validation to feel good about yourself. Chapter 6: Embrace the Change: When Ignoring Opens the Door to a New, Healthier Love. Finally, when someone ignores you, it might be time to take a step back and assess whether this relationship is serving your happiness. Research shows that people who repeatedly ignore their partners or friends tend to be avoiding deep emotional connections, and that can be draining. Instead of staying stuck in a one-sided dynamic, think of this as a sign to move forward. Oprah Winfrey once said, "Let yourself be silently drawn by the strange pull of what you really love. It will not lead you astray." This is your cue to let go of what's not working and allow space for something better to enter your life. When someone ignores you, it can be hard to accept at first, but it might just be the universe's way of telling you that there's a better, healthier love out there waiting for you. Embrace the opportunity for growth and change. Being ignored is a chance to practice letting go, which in turn opens up the door to new beginnings. If you learn to move forward with grace, you'll not only feel more in control of your happiness, but you'll also set the stage for a stronger, more fulfilling relationship in the future. Don't forget to subscribe for more insights on love, happiness, and personal growth. Take control of your happiness and relationships today.